Hi everyone, First 5 Meteorologist Melissa Meeder here on our Tuesday morning. It's 8:12 and it's a bit of a gloomy day. This is kind of the trend we've been having over the last, I would want to say, more than a week. It has kind of been gloomy. This is our stormy season. This is when we typically see, rain and thunderstorm activity ramp up. You know what they say, April showers bring May flowers. It's the last week, or the last part, I should say, of April. May starts on Thursday. So what can we expect for the rest of the week? So as we look ahead, know that I'm going to be talking a lot about rain and thunderstorm chances for the next couple of minutes. So today, some spotty rain is going to be possible. I think if you live closer to our southern border, then you see the better chance for some rain and thunderstorm activity and kind of better chances for rain overall, mainly along and south of I-70, but then we should be dry as we get to the later afternoon hours. Maybe we see a few peaks of sunshine for this afternoon, but for the most part, we're going to be pretty gloomy with the chance for some spotty showers. Then we get to a very soggy midweek. We have first warns Wednesday and Thursday. Off and on widespread rain and thunderstorm activity will be possible both Wednesday and Thursday. We could be seeing some heavy rainfall with that as well. We finally start to dry out starting Friday, and then the weekend looks really nice. And honestly, it's probably going to be the nicest weekend we've had in a few weeks. Temperatures will be in the lower to mid 70s. We will see some sunshine, and we will be dry as well. I mentioned soggy for our Wednesday and Thursday. We have the potential to see some heavy rainfall between today, tomorrow, and then on Thursday. By Thursday night, we could see anywhere for most areas 1 to 2 inches of rain, lesser amounts towards the north, possibly 2+ inches on our far southern border, where really just southeast and south of here, they're seeing a lot of rainfall, much more rainfall than we will be seeing. As for right now, it's the 50s and the 60s. You probably woke up to some rumbles of thunder, maybe through the overnight last night or early this morning if you live in our southeastern areas. That was riding along a cold front. Those have since moved, but what is left in the wake is cooler conditions. Now, the 50s are not unseasonable for this time of year, but we're in the mid 60s yesterday morning. So mainly lower to mid 50s. And then some of us still though in the 60s, 61 in Clinton and 61 in Sedalia. It's 50 here in KC. It's gloomy out there. The cloud cover is going to prevent us from warming up all that much today too. We're eventually going to make it up into the 60s. There's that chance for some rain as we go through the first half of the day. By about 1 o'clock and afterwards, we start to dry out. Temperatures will be in that 60-degree range. By the time we get to the afternoon, our high temperature will be 66 degrees. Could be occurring a little bit later in the day because we're going to lack some sunshine over the next couple of hours. So when we start to see some clouds breaking, temperatures should warm up a bit. But if they don't break, we'll probably stay a little bit cooler. Right now on our radar, as you can see, we're starting to see some rain activity, some thunderstorm activity, mainly south of the I-70 corridor. I mentioned that if you're closer to our southern border of our area, then you're more likely to see rain and thunderstorm activity. If we take kind of a closer look in here, you can see a little bit of some rain stretching up towards Paola, kind of along the I-35 corridor, but that better chance to see some thunder, or to hear some thunder, see some lightning. That would be along our southern borders towards El Dorado Springs, just south of us. Between now and about noon, that system's going to be pushing through the area. So if we get to our time right now, it's 8 o'clock. This model overdoing it just a little bit. So it looks like it's going to generally be south of I-70, maybe cusp before 35 loop. But by the time we get to about 1 o'clock, 2 o'clock, things are pretty dry at that point, just lingering towards the southeast. And then through the rest of the day, should be dry. Here you go. Maybe some peaks of sunshine. We can hope, cross our fingers. And then we head into this evening. And then once the sun sets, another batch of some rain activity starts to move through. This is likely going to be pretty scattered in nature. I give it probably a 30-40% chance. But that will happen through the overnight, leading us into Wednesday morning. Wednesday, when you're heading out the door to work for your commute, likely going to run into some rain as it becomes much more widespread by 7 a.m. Generally along north of the I-70 corridor, we may see some rumbles of thunder as well. There is the chance for some strong to severe storms for our Wednesday, and that's going to be towards our southeastern areas. This could be Wednesday, even into Wednesday night. This is a low-end risk, a level 1 out of 5 risk highlighted in that green. Warrensburg, Sedalia, Benton County, Marshall over towards Butler have the chance for maybe a 1 to 2 strong to severe storms. If any strong to severe storms do form, gusty winds is the primary hazard with that heavy rainfall potential. But all of us will also see the possibility for some heavy rain Wednesday and Thursday. As we track out Wednesday's going to be pretty soggy, as I mentioned. The chance for rain, some rumbles as you go through the first part of the day. It looks like the morning is generally tending to be the wettest at this point. And then we go into the afternoon and we maybe see it become a little bit more scattered versus widespread. That thunderstorm activity mainly towards the southeast. And then by 10 o'clock Wednesday, we may get a little bit of a break in some areas before we step back up again once we get to Thursday, as we have the 60% chance for some rain and thunderstorm activity. I mentioned the weekend. Weekend's looking real nice. We can look at that right now. Upper 60s on Friday. We're drying out. We will see some sunshine. Saturday and Sunday look really stellar. Temperatures lower to mid 70s. Some sunshine. Maybe a good time to get outside and do some yard work, because with all this rain, grass is growing quick, and maybe you need to get out and plant some things. I got to plant a rose bush. I haven't gotten out to do it yet. Eventually, by Monday, sunny, 75. Things are still trending on the dry side. So we hope kind of leans that way so we get a good break from the rain and thunderstorm activity that we will see in the next couple of days. But that's the latest update I've got for you right now. You'll probably need that jacket as you head out the door. And for Wednesday and Thursday, you're going to need that rain jacket for sure heading out and about. I hope everybody has a great day, and we'll talk to you later.